Well, one of the things I'd like to ask you about is Doctor Octopus. What was your thought the first time you saw yourself on screen with the arms and?
Well, I thought it was brilliant. I mean, brilliant. I loved it. I mean, the thing is, Steve, I'm not just an actor that works on film. I'm also a film fan. I mean, I love movies, so I can watch those movies, and and every now and again I'll go back and I'll watch them, and I'm not sort of looking at myself. I'm kind of looking at the movie, because the movie's like so much fun. Particularly the first iteration when I played Doc Ock in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. And the second time I did it, when we did Spider-Man, Far From Home, or No Way Home, forgive me, the technology had changed so much in the intervening 16 or 17 years that in the first one, the tentacles were all mechanical. Some of it was CGI, a lot of it was just puppetry. So each tentacle had a puppeteer who was doing all kinds of things with it, to keep them alive. And in fact, we had sometimes each tentacle had two puppeteers. So there were scenes where, when I was throwing an arm to kind of try and get Spidey, it was all harnessed up. They were built. They were on me, and they were kind of swinging them around. By the time we got to 17 years later, everything was digital. I didn't have anything on. I'd have the costume, but I didn't have any arms. I didn't even see the arms. I hardly ever saw them, and that was all done digitally. So all I had to do then was I'd go like this, and then they'd put all that on, afterwards. So it's completely different. It was a very, very different experience. And the first time, I had the whole harness with the arms weighed about 30, 40 pounds.
Wow.
So that's why we had puppeteers, because I couldn't walk around on my own with it. But we named them. We named the four tentacles Harry, Larry, Flo, and Mo. And Flo was the top right-handed one, because that was the one that was very delicate. That was the one that had to kind of pick up the cigar and pick up the glass of scotch and stuff like that, light the match. That was the one that had the kind of the finesse things to do. So she was Mo. And it was, we had so much fun, to the point where I got some Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire. They had their entourages, their people that looked after them, and they became known as the Kirsten Crew, and a Team Toby, I think it was. So I decided I didn't have an entourage. It was just me. So I got some. I got some T-shirts made up for me and the puppeteers, and we called ourselves the Octorage. And those T-shirts became very popular. Cost me a fortune.